goes to show you, man, they seem to have the good Fighting EX Layer team right now. They're flexing hard here at CEOTAKU 2018. Want to give an opportunity to thank everybody for tuning in once again here. We're definitely having a good time this evening. Explosive.
Now I'm just over there looking at Jackal like the biggest fiend. He's the one who's always in the Discord asking for games. When he showed up yesterday, he walks in, he looks around, he sees the stations are full. He's like, yo, anybody want to come over to BYOC? I got one over there if you want to come get some games, and you'll come play some games. And everybody that he beat, this first bit of advice was, yo, we need to play some games online. That's all he's thinking about, 24/7. When's the next flex?
Well, there you go. That's that dedication. It's gotten him here into the winners finals.
Where is he going to start? Is he actually going to... They did their button check, so is he really thinking D-Dart? Because I know he plays a few more characters. Again, he spends all his time online. He's got to have more than just a Rosso and a Skull. But no, going to go with Skullmania.
All right.
Nightmare.
Nightmare versus Infinity. Okay.
I like how he stumbled on the Babel for a second. I was kind of squirming because, you know, Babel's dead.
Yeah, I was about to say, this is the new patch, man. There's no more Babel. We're not going to see the Babel versus Babel final. All right, we are underway here at the winners finals for Flex. CEOTAKU 2018 and Jackal wasting no time, putting Baby in the corner here. ARGENROST playing the only charge character in the game, if I'm not mistaken.
Right. And the one character that doesn't really get to see a huge benefit from playing progressive, even if he did it, he's still a charge character.
So barely making a difference. So he's got that triple meter up.
Yes, that is one big part of Big ARGENROST's game is he is perfectly willing to gamble if he catches a block. But it's not enough to get him out of the first round, and Jackal, the easy confirm, gets the first round. Now, the thing to pay attention to is the knockdowns that Jackal gets. He only needs 4 of them to start the energy drain. And what that means is anytime he gets a knockdown and he's close, he's going to start draining meter away from ARGENROST. This is going to take a lot of damage out of his confirms because he ain't going to have the super loops that he needs.
That energy drain is now active, so that's going to be a factor here going forward.
No.
Good anti-air. Nice awareness there by Jackal. Good defense by ARGENROST.
Nice. Sat there and waited for it.
Good tech. Both of these guys just definitely fighting on their toes right now.
Sliding, draining the meter.
Ooh. Wow. Caught him with his back turn.
Gambled it on a command throw. Couldn't really get anything. I like that. He saw the first 2 rounds that Jackal was so eager to start the round off, so he put a crouch short in his face just to give himself a little space. Wasn't enough as Argen finds himself half a bar down, gambling again, spending all of his meter. But it's still something that he needs to do because we haven't talked about his deck. He is playing Infinity, so even though it looks kind of crazy for him to throw the supers, he's trying to build up his rage. Won't get a chance for it here in the first game.
Yeah, Jackal giving him no opportunities to build the rage.
Didn't even get guard canceled as well. He just had the meter.
Yeah, got the meter up pretty quick, and then that was the end of his Gogi building there. Jackal just having none of it. Nightmare indeed. Jackal once again off to a swift start here. ARGENROST opening up with the lows.
Jackal's starting to feel a little more bravery every time he sees a dash straight in his face. It was the first time he got lifted with a super, but there hasn't been one since, and so he's starting to take a little earlier throw. Like so.
Wow, and ARGENROST just not able to find his opening right now. Good defense here from Jackal.
It was a good step out of the corner, but wasn't good enough to get him out of the round. Yo, Skullmania, is that where we're at?
Seems to be the case right now. There we go. ARGENROST getting a little bit of momentum going here into the second round.
I'm wondering if he's dropping his confirms, though. I have to say he's missing his cancels. There's no way he wants to sit on 3 meter right now, and it's going to come back to haunt him as he finds himself in the corner, anti-air, misses his anti-air. He finally gets his space. There we go. The first lift off. Loop it up. Still has 1 more meter if he wants to.
Yeah. Uses it. Nice. And closes it out.
Right.
There we go. ARGENROST getting himself back in there. Gets his first round here of this set.
paying so much respect, letting Jackal slide all the way into the DMs from last year. But again, like anytime you see that, like your instinct is to press a button. But if Jackal has meter, you have to consider it. No.
Good anti-air, trying to get himself a little bit of space from the corner. Oh, he caught him there.
Hits him with the demon.
Oh, speaking of getting caught right now, here we're going to see some bar spin. No, sir.
And that's one of the beauties of his DP. So there's so many layers to a Skullomania DP. Like he has the initial hit, and then he can choose to dive at you or not. If either one of them hits, he made contact, so you have to consider, is he throwing a super slider into a skull ball setup? What's happening? Just taking the throw. Doesn't care about the skull ball. It's just fireworks.
Doesn't need it right now. It's for the festivities. Getting himself out of that situation, making ARGENROST come to him. He's got the life lead in his favor right now. Only needs this round to make it set point for him here if he gets this second game, rather.
And he's content to taking all the small hits. You saw him taking an overhead earlier, a low, gets a super confirmed, going for one more skull ball setup. Blocks the overhead, but Chip is starting to look like a real problem to Ross.
Oh, and he's going to get bar off this block, but doesn't need it. Closes him out with the low fierce.
With that, Jackal moves one game closer to finding himself in grand finals.
ARGENROST just not able to find an entrance here against this onslaught coming through from Jackal right now.
An entrance? He just wants to get him off of him.
Right?
He's just getting smothered. Like, think of how every round started. We've been moving to the left, to the left. And I mean, we've gone to the right, but how much damage have we gotten going to the right? Not a whole lot.
There we go.
Oh, but he missed the straight. Didn't get the charge in time.
Try to chip him out. Nope. Nice dash in string there from ARGENROST, getting himself on the round board again. But really just not able to string 3 rounds together here and keep himself alive in this winner's finals.
A little too eager, got caught with his hand in the cookie jar. Throw coming from Jackal.
Maintaining position, no sir. No dice, good neutral jump to a command throw.
Yeah, and Jackal looks so comfortable. Like, you saw he baited the entire series last time, and he's back to his defensive game, giving ARGENROST all the space that he needs to hang himself to low forward. Doesn't really want to confirm it from it because he doesn't need to. Slider again, but he still has the meter if he wants to go for a second one. Chooses not to, but no real confirm, no real punish. There's a big punish.
That time he got him. Another bar here for ARGENROST. You know, even with that meter up there, we haven't really seen ARGENROST build a lot of meter. He hasn't been able to spend it.
It's the energy drain.
Yeah, oh yeah, that's absolutely right. I totally forgot about that factor.
Yeah, that's been a big thorn in the side. You see a little bit of it right there as Ross went to the bat all for naught. But yeah, that's why we haven't seen like too many confirmed, because like half the time he ain't just got no meter, man.
Yeah, Jackal doing a good job there, keeping him neutered.
He does have one in a healthy lead, but he's got to find the opening. He's got to get away from the long arms of Skullomania.
Shoots his space there. Jackal trying to get ready for the dash in.
And this should be a pretty solid punish.
There we go. Gonna keep it going? Nope.
Wants to hold on to that meter because he's got the guard cancel as well. So he gets to slow down some of the momentum of Jackal if he needs it. Going to go ahead and spin 1, hopefully 2. Doesn't even need it with a crouch fierce to get the lead again. 2-1 here in game 3. And I like that he's pressing buttons. Like, it might not be the safest thing, but he needs to start putting some kind of a threat out there. He needs to stop showing so much respect to Jackal's offense because he's letting him jump. He's letting him, I don't want to say he's letting him get away with murder, but he's letting him get away with a lot more than he should be allowed. He's afraid of stuff like that, but he's got to gamble on that sometimes.
Yeah, he's definitely letting Jackal have a party. And there's the energy drain right there.
Set him up with the skull ball. And he's just waiting for any button or straight to come out. He knows he has a huge lead to sit on. Gets the crouch fierce and gets himself an even match. 1 round away to moving on to grands.
So this is the last hope here for ARGENROST to go into the grand finals as a winner. He's going to have to fight his way from loser's bracket if he doesn't get the win here.
Good throw. And that's such a good throw because it makes him waste the meter as well. Back thrown to the corner. Let's go low.
Not able to find the opening with the dash in there, but doesn't meet the neutral jump. That's good. Oh, super cancel. Nicely done by Jackal here, and it looks like it might just be a matter of time now. Good anti-air by ARGENROST.
But he dashed under him.
Oh, down to the wire. Chip damage will do it, but so will that throw. And that's it for Jackal, moving on into grand finals. And ARGENROST will be waiting for the winner of Hidden Gem and Ayo It's Dave.
And I think just that last little sequence, or not really a sequence, but little setting, showed the tail of the entire grand. Like, you have Jackal just neutral jumping well, just doing whatever he wants, and Ross just kind of at a loss